go. Shoo. I tell you what, this is probably one of the hardest streams I've had to start. I've been working on starting this stream for almost 2.5 hours. It's crazy. I don't know if it's the MiSter's output or my capture card. Maybe it's a resolution on the MiSter. I'm not sure, but it just jumping through hoops. It was crazy. Let me turn that down a little bit. It's still too loud. There we go. A little bit more. I tell you what though, first I thought my HDMI splitter was going out on me. The Elgato would not even capture MiSter. I don't know why I couldn't get any video. You know, I deactivated, reactivated it, start, stop, restart, you know, all the basic troubleshooting. I couldn't get it to work. So I went to my backup card, which is a StarTech. And it wouldn't, I mean, it worked, but then I couldn't get audio. I was just going round and round in circles. So one thing I found out, I don't think it's so much the audio. There are different cores, so, you know, I'm fighting with that. And certain cores will have audio, certain cores will not on the capture card. So it's kind of interesting. So anyway, if you're just now joining us, thank you. Welcome to the channel. Old School Gamers here. Today we are doing a live stream of the X-Arcade TankStick and the MiSter. How well do they actually perform? Is it just plug and play? Is there some configuration? You know, so we're going to get into that today. I'm going to play a few games. You know, I got some Final Fight up there, so we'll get started in a minute. But sorry to vent. I was just a little upset that it took me 2 hours just to get the stream started. The MiSter was fighting me, or Streamlabs was fighting. I don't know, something was fighting me. I just could not get audio. It was driving me crazy. So anyway, we will get started. So if you have a MiSter, there we go. If you have a MiSter, as you know, Jotego put out CPS1 a couple weeks ago, and his core is one of the cores that actually works, the audio works on the capture card, so that's good. That's why I got Final Fight in there. And the X-Arcade TankStick has been around for a long time. It's a pretty cool device, and I like it. I mean, I got a picture of it over here on the stream on the left-hand side, and as you can tell, it's a 2-player joystick. It comes with both a trackball and, you know, 8 buttons for each person, and then of course it has the pinball coins, or not pinball coins, pinball, you know, buttons on the side, which I use for my coins, which is pretty cool. And you know, it's a really tough, really well-made joystick. I absolutely love it. I did several videos on the unboxing, and of course also you know, just using it with a Switch and, you know, other things like that. You know, it has a lot of adapters that you can get. So the X-Arcade TankStick, it's been a while, or been around for a while. A lot of people use it. A lot of people love it. I'm one of them. I even got a specific decal for mine, which, you know, I put Old School Arcade on it, me and Tony both. Yeah, and it's just it's a really cool feeling to have that arcade authentic, you know, feel. So anyway, that's a little bit about the X-Arcade TankStick, but it does come with 4 different selectors, I think it is, different modes, because, so let me explain something real quick. So the reason I'm testing this, a lot of people say, well, you just plug it into your PC, you just plug it into the Pi, you know, you plug it into the Switch, why can't you just plug it into the MiSter? Well, actually, you don't plug it into the Pi, you have to configure it and install it. But anyway, so the X-Arcade TankStick, it's actually a direct input, means it's a keyboard encoder. So it's actually picked up as a keyboard. It's not picked up, you know, as a joypad. So a lot of systems, you know, either like that or don't. So, you know, you just have to get around it. So so first off, when I plugged it into the MiSter, let's go ahead and get a game started while I'm talking here. So there we go. So I'm hitting the OSD button on the MiSTer. I just want to get my options up here. So when you load up a core, it has, you know, defined buttons, you know, for the game. So that's what we're going to do real quick. So if you have a TankStick, it's the top right button. You know, so there's 3 rows of buttons. So it's the top right button. So that's the one that is like kind of like your enter key if you don't have a keyboard. So I'll go in here. We'll go ahead and set it up. Go up. And then 3 buttons will go right across the top, right? And start button as well. Coin button, I'll use the side one. I kind of like that. Pause. See, now here's one of the catches. There's no, unless you have a keyboard, there is no, you know, cancel or, you know, F12 button or whatever, you know, on the TankStick. So you just have to hit a button. So I'm going to assign this one as my pause button. Fine. Cool. So then we'll go down, save settings. And everything else looks pretty good on here. Oops. Aspect ratio, I love 4:3. I actually got a comment. Skillful, oh man, what was his name? I forgot who made the comment, but Skillful Def, I think. Anyway, he made a comment on one of my old videos. He's like, man, this guy's still recording in 4:3. You dang Skippy. I love 4:3. That's the way it should be, baby. 16:9 is for, you know, an HD TV, HD, you know, console. This is an arcade. This is old school. We do it 4:3. But everyone likes whatever, so I don't care. If you want to do 16:9, go for it. It's just, it's my preference, so. Anyway, so we'll hit the coin button. Okay. Now, what I did want to show you too is 2-player. So I have a little thing to tell you about 2-player. Okay. So I hit 2 players. So, you know, my second joystick over here, you know, is working. First player joystick is working. Okay. So just that you guys know that I have the TankStick in front of me here. There we go. So no doubts. Yes, I'm using my TankStick. I'm not using some, you know, USB controller. So anyway, so first player's working, second player's working. Oops, this is really hard to play with 2 people. So I'm gonna let him. I was gonna say I was gonna let him die, but he accidentally grabbed the guy. So whatever. So one thing I noticed when I was playing, that, you know, when you do the button mapping for the player 1, it doesn't actually ask you for, you know, the button mapping for player 2. So it kind of takes the default buttons. So that can be good or bad. And I'll explain that when we get to Street Fighter. Okay. So I just want to get to the screen. So right now I set up, you know, the top 3 buttons is button, you know, 1, 2, and 3, which is fine. And here, I'll demonstrate the Hagar's working too. So, you know, he can jump, kick, you know. Obviously, you know, Cody's not moving, so there's no, what do you call it, confliction. So, you know, everything's working great. Victor Mata, welcome. You got the X Arcade too? Yeah. So one of the things I wanted to show Victor is, you know, so this is CPS1 core, and, you know, Hagar's working, or Hagar, however you say it. People always argue it's Hagar. Well, it should have 1G then. I say Hagar. That's his name. But anyway, so for CPS1, the core itself maps the buttons by default, and there's an issue with Street Fighter 2, and I'll get to that in a minute. Greetings from Mexico. Well, you know what's kind of funny, Victor, is I'm fluent in Spanish, so I'm going to say... whoa. I'm going to say, buenas noches. There you go, man. I'm getting my butt handed to me. There we go. So I love the TankStick. I'm also going to demonstrate a trackball game. So the TankStick is working fine on Final Fight, right? Everything is good. No issues here. So far, so good. Let's see if I can beat this guy. Ah, I didn't mean to throw the knife over there. I love Final Fight. Ah, get over here. I used to play this in the arcade all the time. Oh, he wants more. Get over there. Say a bad word in Spanish. Well, no. No quiero hablar las palabras malas. How's that? Yeah, I know I sound like a gringo. Well, that's because I am. I'm a southern gringo, but I'm a gringo. Ah, get out of here. Get off me. Get out of here, Jay. Ah, I eat chicken. He's over there. That's funny, too, because you got Roxy over there. Now, if you guys ever played this on the Super Nintendo, you know that Roxy was turned into a girl, and her name was Billy. They did not like how Roxy was dressed, I guess. It was just kind of one of those things. So, Victor, I'm going to go through a couple things, but if you want me to test out a specific game, I don't know if you have the MiSTer. Do you have the MiSTer? If so, let me know, and I can test some specific things. If not, no worries. There we go. Is the game volume too loud or not allowed, or not loud enough? Hola, Santiago. Hola from Hawaii. Old School Gamer channel here. And we are doing some X-Arcade. Glad to have you. Nothing like teaching the next generation games, right? Retro games. Oh, her name's Poison. I thought it was Roxy. Maybe that's the other girl. Ah! Uh-oh, this is going to hurt. There we go. Ah! Get out of here. So you can hear the buttons going like crazy. Because the TankStick, you can really beat the hell out of this thing, and it will just keep ticking. It's, you know, I have a 9-year-old and a 5-year-old niece who just, you know, beat the crap out of it. What was the question? Oh, no, I was asking if you had a MiSTer. So today I'm demonstrating the TankStick on the MiSTer, and I'm dying. Just curious if you had a MiSTer. So MiSTer is the latest and greatest in retro gaming for FPGA. And it's kind of, you know, changing the game because it's no longer software emulation. It's hardware emulation. So the MiSTer allows you to simulate a circuit board, you know. So it'll act as though it was, you know, in this case, a Final Fight arcade circuit board. And what that means is that since the circuit, both the audio and video have been replicated, there's no need to buffer the input, you know, so there's no lag, the colors are accurate, the video is accurate, so it's kind of a game changer. So, no, don't have it. Okay, no worries. Not bad. I got to the subway, you know, I usually do a little better. So anyway, a lot of people have a lot of questions on whether or not the MiSTer, let's switch. If the MiSTer is actually going to work, if the X-Arcade is going to work with the MiSTer. So, Final Fight 2-player works just fine, but when we go to Street Fighter, we have an issue, Houston. The green screen, that's just the core being flashed. Basically, it's loading the core's HDL file, which is hardware definition language. And so it has to flash real quick. So you'll see different colors while it's loading, kind of like, you know, most emulators do. So this is a hardware emulator, so a little different. All right, so on your X-Arcade TankStick, if you have Street Fighter for the MiSTer, this is what you're going to find out, that you're going to have some issues. So, going to define Street Fighter 2 buttons, and like I said, it is the top right button. That's the one you got to use to enter. So anyway, you'll hit right, left, down, up, and button 0, 1, and 2 are the punches, and button 3, 4, and 5 are the kicks, and start and coin, and I have no idea why there's a pause. I don't want to pause the game, but I guess it's cool you can. And we'll go down, save the settings, and there we go. Okay, so what you're going to find, for those of you that are watching, or if you watch this later, is that there's no buttons for the second player kick buttons. So let me demonstrate. So this is one of the things I've been working with. I sent an email, or not an email, sorry. Jotego, I sent him a Patreon message. You do have to be a Patreon to get CPS 1. We'll do Ken versus Ryu. Why not? So punch, light, medium, hard. Kicks, light, medium, hard. All the different directions are fine. Now, on player 2, same thing. Everything works, all the different directions. Light, medium, hard. But when you go to the kicks, nothing happens. Okay? So for those of you like Victor and me who have the X-Arcade TankStick, if you do decide to buy the MiSTer, currently the CPS 1's Street Fighter 2 core does not map the buttons for player 2 for the kicks. So that's just something I noticed. I figured I would show you guys because a lot of people were asking. I've asked too, and I haven't found a way to do it yet. So hopefully Jotega comes back with a method. But I just wanted to demonstrate that to you. So, it is what it is. They're currently working it. I'm sure he'll come back with something. There is an option, though, to... Let me go ahead and finish this guy off real quick. Actually, I like Ken. I should have killed Ryu, but whatever. There we go. I was trying to do a 3-hit combo. Oh, well. But yeah, so the SF2 core, you're going to have issues on player 2 for the kick buttons. So, if you guys have questions about what I've tried and what I've done, let me know. But currently, that is not supported. You can get the final fight to work, but not, Street Fighter 2. And that's because Street Fighter 2 requires 6 buttons per user, or per player. And, Final Fight only requires 3 per player. So I think the default map within the core is probably limited, or they're just not defined, and so it's kind of left out. It is what it is. Not much we can do about it. So player 1, you can have fun all day long, or you can play someone who's player 2 and they just don't get to kick. I mean, I guess you could do that, but it's just not fair. But whatever. Come on. How did Dalsum all of a sudden become good? He's just tearing me up. My goodness. I think I made him mad somehow. Yeah, there you go. Get out of here, old man. All right. So, if you guys have some questions on what I've tried, though, in Street Fighter 2, I can tell you. Unfortunately, the map files and the config file input files on the MiSTer are binary. Basically, they're not ASCII. You can't read them, so you can't just hard-code it in there. So that was something I kind of came across, too. So, like I said, I said something to Jotego. Hopefully, he comes back with something. We'll see. X Gaming is supported in update nowadays, isn't it? Yeah, Victor, there is a hardware circuit board that you can get that changes the internal circuit board of the X-Arcade, and it will change it from a direct input to, there we go, to an X input. So the difference is X input is like any joypad. So I don't know if you have a Pi or a PC that you game on, but what happens is normally there's a joypad, and you just plug it in and you play, right? And the circuit board changes the X-Arcade into that. Right now, I don't know if you know it or not, but when you... get my butt handed to me. Right now, when you plug in the X-Arcade stick, it's detected as a keyboard, and that's kind of the problem. The Pi, you have to install a driver for. You know, the PC, you have to install software like VJoy, so it's a virtual joypad. You know, because the X-Arcade TankStick, it's awesome. It works great for MAME, but all the other systems, you need adapters and some software. Anyway, point is, the upgrade, yeah. Actually, funny thing you just asked that. I ordered that circuit board today. It's $24, and it changes your X-Arcade TankStick into a joypad, so you can just plug it into anything and go. So it's kind of cool. I suggest you take a look at it. It's kind of interesting because it gives you the option to go back on the selector switch. You know the selector switch on the back, right? So it gives you the option to go back to direct input if you want, or if you need to for whatever reason. So, you know, gives you that, you know, it's not like you're screwed if you do it, you know, you can't go back. So does that make sense anyway? Or did I not answer your question and just talked forever about nothing? Let me know. But anyway, I ordered it. All right, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, I'm actually considering doing, well, not doing, but learning how to get my, I mean, maybe it's something that's already done, I don't know, but getting the language support so that when people watch the video, you know, they can see it in Spanish or, you know, whatever language they desire. So there we go. But I think it's already done like that, so I don't know. But anyway, I got that circuit board coming. I'm going to do a video on it once I get it, and hopefully, you know, there's no issues, because when I plug in my normal, you know, joystick, actually, hey, the pause button does come in handy. Check this out, guys. Okay. So here's the other type of joystick that most people have, right? Standard PS4 USB. So this kind of controller has, you know, joypad input. They call it X input. And the X-Arcade is direct input. Now, this controller, you probably can't see it. I don't think you can. Let me try. Has a little button right there. You probably can't see that. But it allows you to switch between direct input and X input, which is pretty cool. So I can use that on, you know, anything. PC, Switch, whatever, MAME, MiSTer, it doesn't matter. It just picks it up. So if you do the upgrade to your X-Arcade, then you can do the same thing, and it gives you that functionality. And the other cool thing is they are promising, of course, right, that there is zero lag. Zero lag. So when you do it, it's not like now you're going to have this huge delay. Nope. It's zero lag. It's a, you know, circuit board that doesn't add anything. So that's pretty cool. Gears of War 5. Right on, buddy. Kick some butt. Have some fun, man. It was nice talking to you. But yeah, if you guys have questions, let me know. As you could tell, I suck against Zangief. Oh, of course. Oh, he might let me win. Oh, look at that. I didn't have any health. Not even a pixel of health, and I still won. You're welcome to play if you want. Come gamer tag Victor Mott 79. Raja. I appreciate the invite. I don't actually have Gears of War 5 though. I have like so many games, and some of them just have to fall off the list. That was one of them. I just didn't have room for it, so I play so many games as it is. But I appreciate the offer, buddy. Get it. So for those of you that did just join, yeah, it is a great game. We're definitely testing the X-Arcade, TankStick, and the MiSTer. I messed that one up big time. That was bad. But, so Final Fight works great. So for those of you that got the CPS1 core, Final Fight, both Player 1 and Player 2 work just fine. Street Fighter 2, no. Only Player 1. Player 2, you get the punches, you don't get the kicks. So, like I said, I've talked to Jatego. I sent him a message. I've also sent X Arcade a message. Their techs were working with me last week. We tried some stuff. They basically said it was the core. So, flip time. Doink. Bye, big boy. So they basically said it was the core, so which is why I sent Jatego a message. Hopefully he checks it. I opened up a ticket after I sent that message. I opened up a ticket on GitHub, so hopefully he sees it. Hopefully I'm not the only one trying to play MiSTer with an X-Arcade TankStick, but, you know, it's possible. So, we'll see. Man, quit slapping people. There, get out of here. I'm going to flip you again. Psych. But anyway, so Street Fighter 2, no go. I'll demonstrate it again for those of you that just joined. Let's see. New challenger. So I'll do Ken. Why not? Okay, so just to demonstrate again, no kicks, but you do get punches. So, like I said, I think it's a mapping problem. So, anyway, let's try a different game. I'm going to go with Arkanoid. I want you guys to see how it works with some of the trackball games. So, all right, let's see, core. I think there it is. Okay, Arkanoid. Now, the other kind of funny thing is Arkanoid. It works with the trackball. You know. I didn't expect that, but hey, I'll take it. I love Arkanoid. I could actually play this game like all day, every day. Oh, I forgot to set up the buttons. So let's see, define arcade button. So right, left. I don't understand why you have to do right, left, up, down, because you're not using the joystick anyway, but whatever. But see how it detects it as a keyboard ID? If you have an X-Arcade TankStick and you do not have the upgrade, it will show as a keyboard ID. If you upgraded, you know, to the the X input, then you'll see something different, some joypad or whatever. So anyway, so we'll do fire and fast, start, coin on the side, start player 2. And that looks all good. We'll save that, exit out, and start up. All right. So for those of you that joined in, welcome to the channel, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. Right now I'm just demonstrating Arkanoid on the TankStick, and yes, I'm using the trackball to slide. It actually feels really good. It's a little sensitive, like you just saw. It's a little sensitive, but I also suck at this game, so take it with a grain of salt. Ah, I missed it. Come on, give me the laser. Dang it! I couldn't get the laser and the ball. I gotta do both. All right, let's get it. There we go. I got sticky. I like that one. Nope, I don't want laser. Not when I get sticky. There we go. And slow. I'll take laser now. Uh-oh. And multiple. Ah, no. I messed up. I need sticky again. There we go. Ah, one of the little guys came down. But yeah, the trackball's working great. No. Oh, shoot. No lag, no nothing. It works fine, you know. Ah, shoot. There we go. Keep them alive. Keep them alive. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Slow down. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, come on. I needed like an inch over just to... Oh, couldn't. Game over. Come on. So the trackball works great. I'm going to play a couple more, though. So I love Arkanoid. The story's weird, right? The mothership Arkanoid was attacked. But then you got trapped in space, this little block. There we go. I couldn't get that other one. Big is good, big is good. Dang it, I tried to get both again. It always suckers you in. I think they time it, so. So what I don't know how to do, and I'm sure this question is going to come up, is how do you change the sensitivity to the mouse? Well, in this case, trackball. I did a little research and I was reading, and it seems like it's possible, but I don't know how you do it. Okay? Not yet. Ooh, I actually got it up. On top. Like it. Oh yeah, get up, go, go, go. Stay up there. Oh, come on. That was cheap. Yes. No. Yeah, go, 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 go. No. Dang it. Those things keep bouncing it back down. Yeah, there. Yeah, go, go, go. Stay up there. Stay up there. Doggone it. I knew that was going to happen. If you hold down the fire key, by the way, and then shoot, you can get it to go right back on the same stage. Doggone it. Urgh. There it is. Go, 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 go. No, stay up there. Stay up there. I think the stage is actually harder than it should be. There we go, there we go, there we go. Come on, come on. They're not giving me any weapons or items, though. That's the other problem. Kind of stuck here with just this. Ah. Let's try that stage again. Come on. I know I can do it. Uh-oh. No! There we go. There's a good shot. Dang it. Oh, there we go. Ah, man. Just trying to keep it alive. Get it, get it. Stay, stay. So definitely playable with a trackball. Get. No, stay up top, you dumb ball. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're just going to do the regular, because that's hard. This story is unknown. Mothership was destroyed. Spacecraft flew away. Waiting to be found by someone. Well, that was horrible. There we go. We got a little bit of something going. I ain't going for any of those upgrades unless it's easy. Okay, got a little bit with a laser. Not bad. There we go. Ah, lost all of them. Yeah, the trackball feels really nice. I'm glad that the core developer put it in. One of the things you'll notice, though, is that on Centipede, the trackball actually doesn't work. They assigned, whoever made the, the core, assigned the joystick as what moves the person. Well, the fighter, or whatever it is. But, hey, it is what it is. Just glad to have Centipede, but I'd rather have it with a trackball like Arkanoid. Oh, don't you dare. There we go. There we go. I like sticky, because then I can shoot it where I want, when I'm ready. There we go. Nope, not getting that either. Yeah, go away. Ah, there we go. Finally got it up top. So for those of you that did just join, doing a little bit of X Arcade. Oh no! Doing a little bit of X Arcade and some TankStick action. I need some refill juice. Alright, we'll give it one more go. If you want a game by suggestion, let me know, and I'll show you how it plays with the TankStick, or how it doesn't play with a TankStick, either way. Come on, give me the laser. Man! You see that? It was like perfectly timed so that I couldn't... Dang it. So that I couldn't get either one. So I am using the trackball with the TankStick, and it's working just fine. There we go. Slow it down. Slow it down. Nope, don't want that. I'll take slow. But yeah, it's pretty smooth. I mean, I can go from one side to the other, or very accurately stop where I want to. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I missed. I didn't want to miss. Doggone it. So anyway, the trackball is working great with Arkanoid. So for those of you that got the MiSTer, if you have Arkanoid, it'll work just fine. I don't know how to change the sensitivity yet, but when I do, I'll let you know. Or if you guys know, let me know. Ah, come on. That would ricochet threw me off. I wasn't ready. Alright, whatever. The other thing, too, you see me reaching for the MiSTer. I actually don't have the button set up for bringing up the OSD menu. So, you know, if you guys know how to do that with the TankStick, let me know. So we'll switch up cores here. I'm going to show you Centipede. There you go. Yeah, so I changed out my joystick on my X Arcade TankStick. I'm actually using Sawa Samitsu octagonal gate joysticks from Focus Attack, and I absolutely love them. No, I'm not being paid to say that. That's so weird. Like, people have not texted me, but posted. They're like, hey, do you get paid? You know, to say that? I'm like, nope. Alright, so when you load up the game, you want to define your buttons. So on the TankStick, as you notice, it'll come up with a keyboard ID because the TankStick is a keyboard. It is, well, it's a keyboard encoder. Not much difference. Fire, we're going to use this button. Start for 1 and 2. That's pretty good. Save those settings. I like CRT. I don't know how that comes out on the capture, but I love CRT 25%. There we go. I don't hear the volume on this one. I've noticed that on the capture, a lot of the some of the games actually don't come out from the MiSTer on the capture. So it's kind of weird. Well, specifically Centipede has had some audio issues, so, you know, I know they've been working on it. It was kind of, you know, doo-doo, but... but yeah, if I move the trackball, see, nothing moves. And if you look at... the dip switches on this one... Actually, I don't think this one has dip switches. Yeah, it doesn't. Well, these are the dip switches right here. Yeah. So, anyway, there is no... like defined buttons. Watch. If I move right on the trackball, it's not picking up. Left, right, up, down, nothing. So you have to use the joystick on this core. So hopefully they fix that. Like I said, Arkanoid, like we just played, uses the trackball just fine. So, you know, cool. Welcome to the channel, guys. If you have any questions, let me know, or any requests, specific games you want me to try, let me know, and I will give them a spin. So the other one that I wanted to show was Frogger and Galaga, of course. So Frogger with the TankStick is like, oh my gosh. Like, when the MiSTer came out, I love the fact that the lag was completely gone. And, well, I think we'll have to reset it. I think that RBF file is probably corrupt or something, I'm not sure. But it eliminated lag completely, and I loved it for that. So, but now that I have the TankStick on top of it, yeah, it's even better. So, let's see, what's another good one we can try? If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. But otherwise, I'm just going to randomly pick some here. So just to recap, Centipede does not use a trackball. This is what we've learned so far. Centipede does not use a trackball. Number one. CPS1 cores, all good. All the buttons work, player 1 and player 2, except Street Fighter 2. Street Fighter 2 player 2 is no good. Okay. What else? Arkanoid works great with a trackball, of course. Centipede does not. So let's try Galaga. Love Galaga. I used to play Galaga in the Pizza Hut all the time. That's where everyone played it. Alright. I like demo sounds on. And let's set up the buttons. So right, left, down, up. And this will be fire. Start 1, start 2, coin. So notice how there's no sound on Galaga either. It's kind of weird. Some of the cores don't actually capture or allow your capture card to capture sound. And I haven't figured that out yet. So if you guys know what's causing that, I would be great to know, or I'd be very happy to know that, because, you know, we all want sound, especially with our games. I'm gonna probably do one life with this and cut it off, because I'd rather have sound. Where's the guy that wants to capture me? Come on down. There he is. Yeah, yeah. Come here. Thank you. Voila. Now I can turn up the volume on my TV. I think. So you guys can hear it in the background now. So sound works, just doesn't work on capture card. There we go. I don't know if you guys can actually hear that though, but you probably hear my buttons more than you will the game. Yeah, once you get double, it's over. It's like too easy, right? Well, if I could hit something. If I could hit something. Sheesh. Ah! There we go. Alright, so Galaga works fine. I'm going to turn this down. We'll try a couple more. Alright. If there's any requests, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to try a couple others. I don't want to try Ghosts and Goblins. I actually want to do Ghouls and Ghosts, so let's do that one. That one is actually... Oh yeah, that's in CPS1, so... If I can ever find it. There it is, CPS1. Yeah, Ghouls and Ghosts. Yeah, keyboard mode joystick 1. So, yeah. X-Arcade is a keyboard. But so far, I mean, the tests have been going pretty good. I really like what I'm seeing in the support. You know, for the different games, especially for the X-Arcade. The TankStick's doing probably 80 to 90% compatibility right out of the box, which is cool. I like that. You know, there's a couple tweaks here and there. We covered that earlier. Street Fighter 2, Centipede, but for the most part, yeah, it's doing pretty good. So let's get some buttons. All right, so let's get define a button. So down, up. We'll do those two. Coin, pause. Yeah. Save. Okay, and of course we're gonna do one player. A laser that kills a horse. It's a pretty strong guy, huh? Get out of here. That tune is just like so catchy, isn't it? Yeah, I ain't falling for that. Oh wait, I forgot. Treasure chest. We do want that. Oh yeah. Reminds me of Altered Beast, you know, when I get that thing, it's like power up. Yeah, get out of here. Chiklink, chiklink. Get out of here. I don't know if I can actually kill these guys with a... Nope, I can't. Out of here. But yeah, this feels like the arcade. Playing it on the TankStick. Ah, go. Go, run. I always hated this part. Ah. I mistimed that one. There we go. Duck. It's like dodgeball. Oh, come on. I had nowhere to go. That was cheap. I ain't falling for that. It's just gonna turn me into a duck anyway. Get out of here. Ah, don't be like that. There we go. Get out of here. Now we're making some progress. But the pig comes down here. He's going to tear me up because I don't have any weapons. Ah, get out of here. Dang it. I knew he was going to do that. So I'm going to reset. Just so I can show you that player 2 works as well. Let's see. I don't think... Shoot. I don't think... There it is. I don't think it's on this page. Reset. Alright. So let's see if player 2 actually works. I think... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Ghouls and Ghosts 2 players actually played on one controller, so this might be a bad test. I don't know. If you guys know, let me know. Because I don't. I'm drinking my own favorite power drink. Chocolate milk. Alright. So I got the buttons defined. Yeah, so 2 players. So we'll hit 2-player button. Player 1 will go first. So I'm going to go ahead and get him killed, because I want to see if player 2 buttons are any different. There we go. All right. So let's see if player 2 is just as, or just good, or if he's using the same joystick. I think in the arcade it was, you know, since it was just a one at a time, it was... Yep, it sure is. Yep, okay. Never mind, bad test. Player 2 uses the same joysticks, kind of like Pac-Man. If you've ever played two-player Pac-Man on MAME or any other, you know, setup, it's the same joystick. There's not two, so... Ah, get out of here. Get out of here, bird. There we go. Got my armor. That took a long delay. Get out of here. Birdies go bye-bye. Oh, shoot. Didn't realize I was stuck. Personally, I think the golden armor should give you 2 hits instead of 1, like the regular armor, but, you know, whatever. What are you looking at? That boy's giving me some stink evil eye. There we go. Oh, come on. Ah, I always get butt naked to this part of my flower underwear here. Die already. Oh, I didn't even know something shot. Did you see that? Oh well. Alright, let's pick a different core and test it out. So let's try Mercs. Mercs is a 3-player game. I don't have 2 X-Arcade TankSticks. If I did, I would be a much happier man, but also I don't have room for it. Oh well. There we go. But I can still test it out. Make sure my buttons are good. Alright, so define buttons. So far, TankStick's being picked up pretty good. So I'll do 0, 1, and then 2, 3. I didn't know there was 4 buttons. Did you guys know there was 4 buttons on Mercs? I thought it was just shoot, special, and... Huh. I gotta redo my buttons because I thought there was only 3. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Start, coin, pause will be that one, I guess. So the interesting thing is when you set up buttons on the X-Arcade, on the MiSTer, sorry. I'm using the X-Arcade. It automatically sets whatever you just put in for player 1 and for player 2, as far as I understand. So we'll save settings, exit out, or 3-player. Well, I don't have 3 players, so I'm pushing. Ah, looky here. Mercs is not letting me start player 2. We may have found another problem, eh? That was interesting. I could only hit player 1 start. Huh. Alright, let's see how it works real quick. Oh wait, it did start both. I see red and blue. Because yellow is player 3. Or I think it's technically green. But okay, so that works. Shoot works. Okay, how about this guy? Boom. And so his buttons aren't the same as player 1, but he does work. Okay. So that's one thing that's interesting about the MiSTer. When you set your buttons up for player 1, it doesn't actually set the same ones for player 2. I thought it did. Oops. Get out of here. You guys can kill him. I'm just trying to play without him. Boom. Double barrel now. Dang it. It's like grenade shot, grenade shot, grenade shot. Mercs was hard. This game is always hard. There we go. Get to fight the jet up here. I always thought that was funny. A guy who wants to be Rambo, you know, Contra Part 3, is taking on a Harrier. There you go. Yeah. Took a jet out. How many people could say that? So, I noticed the stream. I see it out of the corner of my eye. It looks like it's flashing green once in a while. I'm really not sure what's causing that. That's probably MiSTer syncing up or something, because that doesn't happen with my PC Pi or any console. So that's something I'll have to ask about as well. Alright, spread. It's like Contra, right? Everybody wanted spread. Boom. Now those graphical glitches right there, they're aware of that. That's an issue that they're working on. So I try and keep up on most of the MiSTer stuff, but you know, there's only so much you can keep track of. Ah! There we go. I was trying to get close enough to. There we go. Got some health. Ah! This kind of reminds me of Total Carnage or like Super Contra, you know, in those levels where it was like top down. But yeah, feels great with the X-Arcade TankStick. I absolutely love this. Not doing too bad. Hey, give me that burger. I need health. I don't need a hamburger. What I need is another... Oh, of course. There's the health, but I can't go back for it. Alright, boss time. It's a super tank. Ah! I just got fried like a bacon. Hey, gummit. Alright, so player 1 and player 2 work fine. If I had another TankStick, I would show you all 3 players. So I'm assuming that that just is going to work on player 3, because players 1 and 2 work just fine. Alright, what else can we try in here? 1941? Sure, why not? Alright, so we're going to try 1941 and see if both players work just fine, which they should. I don't have any suspicions. Sorry about the green flicker, guys. I've been noticing that now at the corner of my eye. Apparently, the MiSTer is... I don't know. Maybe Streamlabs is not happy, but let's get some buttons set up here. So once you do your buttons and you save it, you don't have to do it anymore. So just FYI. So right, left, down, up. We'll go with these two. Start, coin, pause. The other thing that we learned is when you map the buttons, it only maps player 1. Player 2 is still default to, you know, whatever. So hopefully they fix that too. I don't know why it only lets you map player 1, but it does. So All right, so now we can do 2 players. Let's try 2. Which one is a button? All right. So let's see, player 2. Player 2 is kicking butt. Player 1 is kicking butt. All right, so TankStick gets a win for this. Of course, I gave all the power-ups to player 2. I need some power-ups, player 2. No, I do not need laser. There we go. I need missile. I'm like protecting player 2, right? As if he needs it. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or requests, let me know. I'll let you know what games I've tried so far if you're just joining. There's been a couple that have failed with the X-Arcade TankStick, and I can let you know which ones those are as well. Otherwise, I don't want to, you know, keep repeating myself to people who've already been here. There we go. Cleared out. Love 1941. My favorite of the series is not 1942. That's a classic, but no thanks. My favorite is actually 1945. Nope. 19 XX. I love that one. Yeah, 1944 is also a great one. 43 Kai, not too bad. But 44, definitely my favorite. I think the music was just awesome. Hopefully they port that one over to the MiSTer as well pretty soon. So, dang it, I keep hitting the walls. Oh yeah, all your fuel depots gone, baby. Uh-oh. I am low on health. Oh, shoot. I died. Alright, so player 1, player 2 on 1941. Works good. Let's try another one. If you guys have any requests, let me know. Like I said, welcome to the channel. Testing out X-Arcade TankStick on the MiSTer. And we've had a few failures, by the way. So if you want to know a little bit more about that, I can go into it if you just joined. Otherwise, you already know. So Mercs we tried. Street Fighter 2 and all those we tried. Let's try UN Squadron. That's another good shooter. I love UN Squadron. And I am sorry about the green flicker. I am noticing it now. That is something else I'm going to have to track down. So it only does it with a MiSTer though, so I don't know. Alright, so define the buttons. Right, left, down, up. And we'll do this one. Start coin, pause. Save those settings. And I think we are good. What's pretty cool about the MiSTer is since it is accurate and, you know, cycle per cycle and, you know, ROM for ROM, you get the original dip switches, you get all kind of stuff. So like if you want demo sounds turned on, you could do that. If you want continues, you can do that. You can change the game mode from test or, you know, whatever. Yeah, reset. And so that's pretty cool. I like that. This game came out for the Super Nintendo, which I have. And it is awesome, to say the least. I love UN Squadron. Let's try 2 players. So we'll do... Let's do the Tiger Shark and the Tomahawk. Why not? Well, I know everyone's going to go, oh, you're going to do the A10. So I'll do that. So, we'll go for... Wait, which button is it? Okay, that one. Exit. And then for player 2, we'll try... Is it this button? Nope, this button. Okay. So that's one thing to note. Player 2's buttons does not get set to whatever player 1's buttons are. It stays the default. So if you don't like the buttons on player 2, you're hosed. Okay, so player 2 works fine. Player 1 works fine. Cool. I'm gonna play with player 2 for a little bit. Ah, get out of here, tank. Ah. Yeah, feels really good, really nice. Yeah, give me the power up. This is the one that shoots missiles like a butt ton of them too, I think. And I don't have any specials, so I'm out of luck. Ah! I just lined myself up instead of dodging. Oh, what a ding dong, huh? There we go. Much better, much better. Usually I'm pretty good at shooters, so. This guy will not. Ah, man. I was going to say, he's not going to shoot at me at this close range, is he? Booger. Very nice, very nice. All right, let's try Neo Geo 2-player. I'm actually curious myself. I haven't tried this yet, so I want to see how it does, because remember when Street Fighter didn't work, it was because the second player only had 3 buttons. The first player had all 6. And then in Final Fight, it worked. So I'm wondering if it's just, you know, like a certain number of buttons that it's limited to. I don't know. I know I'm reaching here, but all I can do is guess because there's no solution yet. So anyway, let's try Neo Geo, and I want to try Samurai Showdown, which requires 4 buttons for each player. Well, all the Neo Geo games do, but I want to try a fighting game. So let's see. Samurai Showdown 2. I didn't know I had 3 of them. Thought I only had 2. Whatever. Alright. So I do have the extra memory module, so I'm able to play King of Fighters 98 and some of the other bigger games without any issues, which is awesome. Very awesome. Let's see. It looks like the volume on this one's a little low. Let's turn it up just a little. Okay. Alright, guys. Let's get the buttons on this one. I do have Unibios in here so I can play the Japanese games, but let's see. 50%. Yeah, I love 50% on Neo Geo. I mean, you guys do what you want, but I love CRT 50%, the way it looks on Neo Geo. It's just awesome. Buttons. There it is. Buttons. Okay, so right, left, down, up. So we'll do A, B, C, and D here. At start, we'll do select on the side. Coin. We'll do this one. A, B, C will be that. Okay. And yeah, we'll save that. Okay, so why is... Oh, it's on wide. There we go. I was like, why does it look stretched? You guys play it how you want. I like 4-3. I love 4-3. Looks more authentic to me. Okay, so game start. Can I get the second player in here? No, I cannot. Alright, so we have another fail. Neo Geo does not support 2-player on the X-Arcade TankStick. That's too bad too. Oh man, that is push start. Nothing, huh? Nothing. Okay, that pauses it. Nope. That doesn't do it either. Huh. Okay, let's try the map. Let's see if there's anything I can change here. Reset player assignment. I wonder what that is. If you guys know, let me know. I don't know what that is, actually. So, boom, 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 boom. Okay, A, B, C, D. Start. Select. Do coin. A, B, C. Save settings. Actually, I'm gonna do a reset and apply. See if that helps. Oh man, guys, if I can't get 2-player on Xarcade to work on Neo Geo, that's another. So if you don't know, I did order a circuit board which will change the Xarcade stick to a joypad, which would theoretically eliminate this entire problem. But for those of you that don't have it, don't know how to put it in, you're in the same boat as me, and you have to figure this out. So, oh yeah, second player is not working at all. Alright, so Neo Geo Core. And Street Fighter 2 on CPS-1 Core. Youch. My favorite ones for fighting, too. Ah! Well. Back up. Back up. Back up. Stage clown. Man, no 2-player though for Samurai Showdown. That's... Yeah, I don't know what to say to that. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Let me try. Let's see what that one thing did. What is this? Replay assignment. I don't know what that did. Nope. Yeah, I didn't do anything. Ow! Bye-bye. No weapon. Take my frustrations out on Kyoshiro. My goodness, man. No 2-player on Neo Geo? Fail. Yeah, I thought it was just arcade stuff. I'm gonna try some other cores. Let's try, let's just start at the top. Arcade. Let's start at the top with Atari 2600. Okay. I'm getting an audio buzz on Atari. What's that all about? Alright, I'm going to mute that for a second because that's annoying me too. Alright, there we go. So let's load up. Combat. This actually is not coming in on the stream, is it? Nope. Guess not. All right. So, might be a resolution thing or something. I'm not able to capture, so that's fine. We'll go to something simple, like, you know, Nintendo or something. Let's see. All right, let's pick. Yeah, there. My HDMI splitter is freaking out. It's like, what are you doing? I don't know what I have going on. I'm not computing this. So I guess I can't capture Atari. That's good to know. I have to figure out why, but whatever. Alright, so let's go to console. Let's not try Atari. Let's try... Actually, yeah, let's try Game Boy. I wonder if I can capture Game Boy. I don't think there's two-player games on Game Boy, though. I don't think so. Oops. There we go. Alright. One thing I want to do... There we go. Okay, that audio is coming fine. Good. Ugh. The Atari one was like glitching like crazy though. Let's see if that's a little too loud. Yeah, there we go. It's a little better. If it's too loud, let me know, guys. And as always, if you have requests, let me know. Alright, so for this game... I did the wrong one. If you go to the keyboard mapping, you have to remap by the keyboard. I don't have a keyboard plugged in, so... I think just to make it easy, let's go to Sega Genesis, because I know I have games on that one. Alright, let's see. Actually, no, I didn't load up all the Sega Genesis, but there might be one or two in here. Okay, 4.3. And let's see what else. It's one thing I do like about the MiSTer. You can actually change the FM chip, you know. I had the VA1 TMSS version, so I had the Yamaha 2612, I believe, in it. And so it just sounds like, you know, more authentic to me. So, but you guys do what you want. Let's see. Yeah, I think everything all looks fine. All right, so we'll do the Genesis dealio real quick. And we'll do A, B, C. Start mode button. Let's make it this button. Why not? X, Y, Z. Okay, cool. I think that all looks good, so yeah. Save that. Alright. So, I'm going to do a two-player game. Contra's two-player. Yeah, let's do Contra. Hopefully Contra works for both players, you know. You both need 6 buttons, though, so that's where I'm curious, right? Is it going to work, or is it not? I don't know. This is the Spanish-Brazilian version, by the way. Jugadores. 2 players. So, which button is it to start? Alright, we have a failure. Alright, so X Arcade Stick does not work Sega Genesis either. I can't start the first person with any button. But I was able to start it for the second player, which is kind of weird. Alright, Neo Geo, Sega Genesis so far, no good. Ouch. arcade-wise, we're like 95% there, right? So many games work just fine for 2 players. But, yeah. Console, we're struggling. We're like 0 for 3. Atari no go. Genesis no go. Neo Geo no go. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Define buttons. So right, left, down, up. A, B, C. Start. Mode, X, Y, Z. Okay. It's interesting it doesn't ask you for player 2 when it does all that, but whatever. Alright, we'll do save. And let's see. Do I have a 2-player CD game? Final Fight. One of the cool things about Final Fight is it was 2-player on the Sega CD. It wasn't 2-player on anything else. You know, Super Nintendo had it. And yeah, it was not 2-player. It was 1-player. It was doo-doo. I hated it. I was like, this sucks. Alright. I'm assuming if it failed for the Sega Genesis, it's going to fail for this too. But you never know. Okay, so I can move player 1. Cannot get player 2 to start. Yeah, fail. Dang it. Okay. It looks like all consoles are failing. Well, it is what it is, right? I wonder why, though. That's the other thing. I mean, by default, you'll have a keyboard plugged in, and you can have 2 people on the keyboard. So I don't understand why you couldn't have 2 people on the X Arcade. It's a keyboard. Get out of here, Doug. Get out of here, Hollywood. Bye, bread. Thanks for the knife. Chunk. So far, 0 for 5. Man, nothing. It probably means that the Nintendo is going to be the same way. But, well, I don't know. The Sega Genesis and Mega CD, or Sega CD, whatever, both use 6 buttons. So I'm thinking that, again, it ran out of buttons. You know, kind of like we did on Street Fighter 2. But, I don't know. On Samurai Showdown, the Neo Geo console, you know, we couldn't even get player 2 to start. And it only uses 4 buttons. So the button theory is out. It's something else. It's a mapping, a button mapping of some sort. Alright, let's try regular Nintendo. See what we get. We already know. So Sega Genesis fails. Sega CD, Neo Geo fails. You know, let's try Nintendo. I don't have much faith that Nintendo's gonna work either. Let's see. I need a 2-player game. What's a good 2-player game? Contra. Duh. A lot of green flashing. Sorry. I'm looking at the stream. I'm not sure why it does that, but I don't know. Whatever. Alright. Let's see. Cheats. Audio, video. Input options. Swap joysticks. Multi-tap. Serial mode. Periphery. Zapper. Crosshairs. Huh. If you guys know what any of this does, let me know. Serial mode. I wonder what that does. Periphery? I don't know. Yeah, sorry about the green. Looks like it's flashing again. I'm not sure what that is. So, right, left, down, up, A, B, select, start. I don't have extra keys for all this. I didn't know it was going to ask me for the power pad and all these different mats and buttons and stuff. Yeah, I'm going to need a keyboard for this one, guys. Let me see. I'm going to plug my keyboard in real quick. Alright. Sorry about the green screen. I don't know why it's flickering, guys. It's kind of weird. So, right. Oh, it's detecting the keyboard now instead of the X Arcade. Oh, shoot. That's not good. Alright, let's unplug it. I'm not sure how to get around that. So, what I think is happening is on the Nintendo... Let me turn this down a little bit. So for you that are watching, let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this flashness. There we go. Alright. What I think is happening is when the keyboard is plugged in, the X-Arcade TankStick is also a keyboard. So it thinks that there's two keyboards plugged in. And now they're fighting with each other for superiority, right? So, NES is also out. Let's see if Super Nintendo can work. There we go. Super Nintendo is not flashing green like the other cores were, which is good. Alright, let's bring up the menu. Video, we want 4:3, because you know I only do 4:3. Hardware, Super Scope, all this stuff. Yeah, okay, leave all that off. And define the buttons. So, right, left, up, down. Okay. Let's see, I want this one to be A, B, X, Y, and L and T. We'll do this one as select and that one as start. Okay. And we'll save these settings. So, I want to get a two-player game though. So, we could do Mario Kart. I don't think I'd be very good at it on this joystick, but you know what? We're going to try it. Mario Kart on the X Arcade TankStick on the MiSTer. Find me someone else who's ever done that, and I'll be impressed. Alright, let's see. So, two-player game. Let's do battle. And see if this works. So I can move. Second player cannot move. Oh, epic fail. Yeah. Okay. So far, no consoles. None. Zero. Zip. Have worked with the X Arcade TankStick. What do I got left? TurboGrafx? Sure. That's crazy. That's really crazy, guys. I'm going to try the TurboGrafx. I'll try both the CD and the regular. See how it goes. Let's see. Controller, we'll do 2 buttons. And leave that off. Okay. Let's define the buttons. So, right, left, down, up. This will be 1 and 2. Select, run. 3, 4, 5, 6. Why not? That's weird. I said 2 button controller, but when I went to define it, it wanted all 6. Whatever. Let's see. Save settings. Let's turn this up a little bit so you guys can hear it. Actually, I'm going to do the boost. I think the boost is off. Yeah. There you go. Okay, and I think that's it. Okay, so let's try a 2-player game. I can't think of one off the top of my head. It's been a while. If you know of a 2-player game off the top of your head, Hit the Ice. That's 2-player. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright. So let's see if we can get this working. If so, TurboGrafx will be the only 2-player available console with the X-Arcade TankStick on the MiSTer. So I'll be impressed. We'll do versus play. Yep, I can't move anything on player 2. Oh, wait, no. Player 2 moved for a second. Ah. I don't know what it did. Did it work? All I did is move the joystick, and it started. Canada versus U.S. I actually love Hit the Ice. I used to play this in the arcade. It was really good. It was like NBA Jams, you know, but for ice hockey. Okay, so that's me. How do I get player 2? Player 2 scored a goal and I wasn't even playing player 2. Man, that green flickering. Why is it doing that? Let me see if I can control player 2 and then I'll get off of this. So. Nope. Alright. TurboGrafx 16. Fail. Sorry guys. Well. That's too bad, actually. That is really bad, actually. Man, I thought I'd be able to do something. Gunsmoke, one of my favorites. Alright, let's define the buttons real quick on this one, too. So, right, left, down, up. So, fire left. Fire center, fire right. Start, coinage, credits, sure, why not? Save. It's a little loud. And save. Okay, so let's see if Gunsmoke works. The coin's actually not working. That's interesting. Let's try and reset. That's weird. Coins don't work either. Wow. Oh wait, coins are working over here on player 2. Coach T's, probably because the console games in general runs on joypads, which are defaulted as X input. Yep. I would agree, buddy. I think you're right. Every single console is joypad, so I'm not going to get any love. Alright, I'm trying Gunsmoke here. Left, center, right. Okay. Love Gunsmoke. This is a hard game, though. One bullet and you're dead. It's like Contra. It's like Contra, right? One bullet and you're dead. So I think this is going to be the same thing where as soon as I die, player 2 is also using the same joystick, you know? So we're not going to be able to test two joysticks, so let's try it real quick. So this should be player 2. Should is a keyword. Yep, player 2. Yeah, player 2 is still using, well not still, but player 2 is using player 1's joystick, so bad example. Alright. Pretty cool though. We'll do a couple more. Oh, Joust. That's an awesome two-player game. Let's try Joust. I'm not sure why I have two of them, but whatever. If Joust works, that would be awesome actually, because that's a really fun two-player game. So there we go. Let's set up the buttons. Right, left, down, up, flap. Will be that one. Start player 2. Ah, see, it actually said start player 2, and I'm wondering if that has something to do with it. So if you say start player 2, that means player 2 is going to get some buttons and his own controller. I still see the green flickering, guys. I'm not sure what's causing that. It's kind of driving me nuts, but let's try this real quick. Nope. Actually, Joust is a fail. None of the buttons work. Wow. Alright. Try a couple more. This ain't looking good. It's not looking good at all. We'll try Kung Fu Master. See how that goes. Oh, thought I had that one. Alright, well, I'll have to fix that one later. No Kung Fu Master. Mario Bros. I got, but I have to download the RBF. It actually isn't set up right now, so. Yeah, Miss Pac-Man, why not? See if the X Arcade can at least play that. Okay. Define the buttons. Right, left, down, up. Start and start. Boom and boom. What's interesting is it's not allowing me to put in quarters. So I wonder if that's, let me see, where does it, I wonder if it actually has that as a button. Let me see. Right, left, down, up. Is there a coin? Yeah, there's no coin. That might just be a core issue. Let me try a different Miss Pac-Man. I got 3 of them, so. Bring up the menu real quick. This one's got dip switches. Coinage. That looks good. Oops. And define buttons. Right, left, down, up. Fire. I don't know about fire. There's a coin. Oh, there's cheats too, huh? Save. Exit. So this one works, but there's no sound. Huh. Alright, let's try the other one then real quick. So I got 3 Miss Pac-Mans. I'm going to delete the other 2 that don't work. Let me see. Is it a volume on the TV? Yep. Okay, so that's just a capture thing. I have to figure that out. I'm not sure why it doesn't capture the volume. Sorry, guys. Okay. So these work fine. I'm not sure why the audio isn't capturing, but whatever. Alright. Try a couple more, guys, unless you have any requests. And we'll call it good for today. And then I'll do a quick review over what I found. Let's see. What should we try? Pitfall, Pong, Popeye, Rampage. Actually, yeah, Rampage would be a good one. Let's do Rampage. I love Rampage. If I had 2 tank sticks, I could play 3 players, I'm sure. Alright, so service, yeah, that's fine, okay. So, oops. There we go. So, define the buttons, get the directions out of the way, boom, 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 boom. Punch, jump, coinage. And we'll save that. Okay, so, got some credits. How do you start? Oh, there we go. Okay, so. So here's player 1. Get out of here, player 2. Does he jump? Yeah, he jumps. Okay, let's try player 2. Oh, yeah. Okay. Player 2 is doing fine. Can I jump? Yep, I can jump. I eat this guy. So, you could definitely play Rampage. Alright. Alright, so Rampage is good. See if there's one more that we could try. Space Invaders, huh? Splunker, Sprint. Sprint's a good one. Tetris. Let's try Tetris. Is Tetris 2-player? I think it is. I see. I'll know in a minute. Alright, left, down, up. Rotate will be this one. Coinage. Save. And yeah, we'll leave that for now. Okay, so. Yeah, this one won't let me record sound either. Little boogers. Alright, finally. I was like, how do you start the game? Alright, so second player. Yep, I can flip, rotate. First player. Yep. Okay. So Rampage and Tetris. Yay, we ended on 2 good ones. My goodness. Alright, guys. So, quick wrap up. The cores, if you're trying to play console games, like Coach T said, you know, the console games definitely take, you know, X input, so you're not going to be able to play any of the console games. Samurai Showdown 2, you know, for Neo Geo, Contra for Nintendo, whatever. It's not going to take it, so fine. If you're only playing arcade games, it looks like you're about 85 to 90% default that it takes it in. So that's a pretty good number, not bad. They still need to work out Street Fighter 2. They still need to work out, what was the other one that we get some issues with? Centipede. If they can get the, trackball to work with that, that would be a huge improvement. But overall, I think they're doing awesome. I really like the MiSTer. The fact that it's zero lag and it's an awesome system, a more authentic feel to the arcade experience. I absolutely love it. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining, and appreciate it. I will catch you on the next video or stream, which we have coming up soon. Tony's actually doing a video on how to build your own Raspberry Pi 4 image, which ought to be really cool. Something that took me 6 months. It took him like a week. So anyway, that ought to be an interesting video. Hopefully we get it out, this week or next week. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.